You got my face in there too?
Yep.
Oh. This is Prophetess D, and I'm making a video to show you how to play guitar very quickly in half an hour. This is my method, one finger method of playing the guitar. So I'm going to explain what this is. These are frets. All these spaces between these two lines, each one of these is called a fret on a guitar. And what you need to do is count to start to do this to the 5th fret, and there's a little dot on top of most of these things. So I see a dot here up on top, and you put your finger like this, stiff, like that, like a bar, but you can put your other fingers on top of it to hold it down, because the whole idea is you got to push the strings down so that you can get a good sound out of it when you strum it with a pick, which is over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to go from the 5th fret up to the 7th fret. Basically, you're playing 2 chords. And you strum with the pick. Now, there are a lot of ways to strum. I'm picking the top, which is the bass note is on top, picking that, and then you strum like that, the pick. Slide like that, and the strumming is an upward and downward motion that you alternate back and forth. Now, a real chord, just to show you, is when you take your fingers with your little finger pads here and put them in different positions on the things. Now, when you first start, it can be painful to press the keys because the strings cut in your fingers. This is a steel string guitar. It has a much brighter sound. Alternatively, you can get a nylon string, which is for beginners is easier, but it doesn't have as clear a sound. Until you develop calluses, and when you develop calluses on your fingers, which come from playing, you can actually push them down and it won't hurt. Or you can go out and go to a drugstore and buy some kind of stuff that you, like there are things they sell that you can put on your fingers so that it protects your fingers. Then you have fake calluses, which is fine. Then you won't have to worry about waiting till they develop. So here we're playing on the 5th. So the real chords are when you have to learn all these different positions. But this is my quick and dirty method and the easy method. And when you push all the strings down like that, it actually sounds what I call a jazz chord, because it's a chord that has a whole bunch of different notes all at the same time. And alternatively what I'm doing is I'm using all my fingers to push in the same fret also, so I alternate between the one finger as a bar method versus with all the fingers like this. And then you make something up. Now you can slide all over the place and just find the sound you like. Just sliding around even like that, knowing once you learn how to tune the guitar. And you can make up other tunings if you want to. People do that. But the other point I want to make is that the purpose of music is to worship God. So what we're after here is to make something simple that people can do quickly, and you just make up prayers or songs that are worship, and that invokes the presence of God. So you can just start with hallelujah, hallelujah, and just alternating between 2 chords. It's really, you can have a very anointed time of feeling the presence of God by just playing 2 chords like this. And if you do this method, it's much easier than the normal method of having to learn different chords. That happens to be an A minor chord, just 2 fingers actually. You slide up, then you got 2 chords right there. And then I use the bar thing. It's a common thing I've been using. But we're going to stick with just the 2 chord method with the bar, because I think that's the easiest to start out with.